All right, we need some information as to what is Christmas going to bring for us in the stars, and she is ready to go.
I am ready to go. I think Christmas is great because the moon's in Leo, as I was alluding to earlier. And then, more importantly, when we get back to work, Mercury will be direct, which is a huge thing. So kind of excited about that. But the sun is in Capricorn, and wherever the sun is where our focus is centered on. So since we're in the sign of Capricorn, for the next 30 days, it is all about Capricorns, getting what they want, getting what they need. Their will be done is how it is for Capricorns. And the nice thing is that if they're single, someone shares the holidays with them. If they're married, their marriage goes very well. It's a pretty warm, loving time for Capricorn. For Aquarians, they're actually doing the humble service thing. They're actually doing a little more giving than they are getting, and out of all the signs in the zodiac, Aquarians are the ones that are really the best at that. They really are good with that. So it's kind of the recognition to help people a little less fortunate than themselves. For Pisces, it is a time of reaching a long-standing hope, wish, goal, or objective through the help of their well-placed female colleagues and acquaintances rather than their male ones. They get the next 30 days to really solidify a career objective because they've been fighting for that for the last 6 months or so. For Aries, Capricorn rules their 10th house of career and public standing, and for them it's a matter of the next 10, 12 days or so nailing down some sort of work agreement, some sort of a clear idea of what your responsibilities are, what you're expected, what's expected of you, because that lays the groundwork for a promotion for them in January. For Tauruses, they are on the road, boy. They got places to go, people to see, things to do. The pace of their day-to-day living is picked up dramatically, and right about the time Christmas gets here, they collapse in a heap someplace warm by a fireplace. So imagine you guys are traveling somewhere for the holidays. Yes, so she will probably sleep in the car most of the way.
Let me tell you, she will be worn out.
Yeah, from exhaustion.
This season's Christmas wish, but it's been very, very warm.
Yeah.
Heartwarming, fulfilling.
Yes, and so needed. For Geminis, this is in their 8th house of other people's money. These are the guys that are going to get cash for Christmas, which is a very cool thing. Very few of us get Christmas bonuses, but I think Geminis, a little bit of money falls out of the sky on them at the very last minute. That helps to make their season bright. For Cancers, Capricorn is their opposite side. It's their 7th house of partners. Cancers try very, very hard to please their partners rather than partners pleasing them. The Cancer is one of the most thoughtful of all of the signs of the zodiac, so they are really focusing on providing the good time rather than having the good time. For Leos, it's in their 6th house of work. Everybody else wants to play, and Leo's got to work right up until probably the last day or so. But the good thing about Leos are they have taken a child. You'll like this. They've taken a child of their mind and given birth to it, and over the next 4 weeks or so, they will then give a solid structure. They will create a solid structure for that child of their mind to grow within. For Virgos, yay, they want to have fun.
Right.
They really enjoy the holidays, and I really think that Virgo, out of all the signs of the zodiac, has one of the better times at Christmas because they've survived such tough times over the last 2 years more than any sign. They are very grateful to be alive, and whatever they find under the Christmas tree will make their hearts sing. For Libras, they're standing closer to home. Libras don't, where other signs are picking up and going, Libras are really sticking very, very close to home because they find that support, that structure is what they need desperately. For Scorpios, they got places to go, people to see, things to do, hop, skipping, jumping. They've got multiple places to be at. The thing for Scorpio is you really have to kind of pick up the pace, is the thing for Scorpio. And for Sagittarians, the last sign, they're the other guys, the money gods smile on them, and they do very well at the very end of the year through earned income rather than unearned income. So even though Bobby isn't here, Chris will be happy to hear that because it means good news financially for you in the new year.
Oh, boy.
So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac. I won't be back till next year.
I know, and we won't either after we roll out of here. I think we're all going to be on vacation. Bobby will be in here all by his lonesome next week.
We have to call him up and laugh at him going, ha, we're in bed.
Bobby and Chris will be here next week.
Next week, yeah.
And we appreciate that very much because we're not going to be.
That's right.
And again, I just, before I go, I really have to say that no matter where you live in the United States, no matter how frugal or meager your Christmas might appear to be to you, it is still light years ahead of Christmases in other parts of the world. And it's a blessed nation, and we should really appreciate that on Christmas morning because I think our economy has lived through the 3 worst years in history, and I can't say enough good things about 2011.
Good. I like
And
the
I'll say
sound
them
of
when
that.
I get back.
Yeah.
Good. I'll be waiting to hear them when we get back in here. So, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year, my dear.
The best of everything.
Thanks
A
for
fabulous
everything,
New
and-
Year for all of you.
Look forward to seeing you in 2011.
Me too.
Yeah.